Hello to my Geminis. Geminis, this is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it, Geminis. Let's see what's in your cards. Hopefully you all had a wonderful or peaceful new year. A happy new year to each and every one of you all. We are getting ready for this first quarter moon. We're already in the phase. Even though if you have a moon calendar, it'll probably say waxing crescent moon, right? We have a first quarter moon in Aries on the 6th. So you're probably watching this video on the 4th, right? So Aries is ruled by the Tower card. The Tower card, which is Mars. So you're starting to have a total recall of all the commitments that you made to yourself about, dreaming bigger, what you want to create for yourself, whether it was room for buying a house or applying for jobs, like whatever you were thinking about creating this year, it started years ago. So that's what you're going to start focusing on, creating space for that, only that and that only, high vibrational. Let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards so that you don't get distracted. All right, here we have relief, some kind of relief. So it looks like you're covered on all sides. See this right here? Relief. So that's what you want to start talking. 1 and 2 is 3. 3. You were born to inspire. You want to start speaking it into existence. You're covered on all sides. All right, so let's get into it. Here we have 12. Let's see what that is. Let's make sure we got this. Let's see what this says. Relief. So, the end of suffering or hard times. A much needed relief or break in the energy. So miracles, rescue, and reprieve. Meditate on this symbol when all seems too much. Feel it blast out the negative as you call in strength to your heart. See? Before we even pull the card, I'm telling you. Change your verbiage, whatever you're saying. If you oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Change it to I'm so glad I'm covered on all sides, right? This right here. Change it. Change what you're saying. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. All right, let's see. What's in your cards, Geminis. Let's see. Because you all are ruled by Mercury, the communication and messenger planet, right? So that's not the message you want to send out into the universe. Because that's what's going to come back to you, right? You want to only send out what you want to come back. What do you want to come back to you, right? What do you want to come back? What do you want to create? What do you want to create room for to come back to you? Because a lot of messages are going to come to you. It's a total recall. We're getting ready for this first quarter moon in Aries, and Aries is ruled by the Tower card. So a lot of things is going to recall to you. Be people jumping to conclusions about you, and if you started a business, people may have jumped to conclusion that the business was not going to do well, or that you weren't going to graduate from school, or that you never get married or have kids, or whatever the case may be. The sources say, go, those things you want to write down, toss it into a burning bowl. All of that, you're not making room for it, because you are where you said some people said you weren't going to be. Okay? You're only making room for growth. The end. Only making room for growth. The end. Stay focused. Oh, okay. I see you. All right. So 2 of Cups. Somebody making room for a soulmate. See? There you go. Soulmate is not always romantic. Soulmate could literally just be a really good friend. Somebody may have been trying to, make friends in this new phase of life that you're in, right? You're trying to find your soul tribe. That's leading you one step closer to this wolf moon. So wolf moons are about finding your tribe, finding your pact, right? So in a healthy way, wolf moons are wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, whether it's religious or political studies. So you're finding your tribe, you're finding your pact, you're finding your group, right? In healthy ways. You're finding your healthy group with the frequency that you're on right now, right? You're in the high vibrating frequency, right? And so that's all you're making room for. So your soulmate is trying to come in. Somebody's soulmate that's part of your soul tribe is trying to come in. It's not always romantic. So some of you all, if you go back and check, you got some emails inviting you to some places that you haven't even responded to because your mind is on all that other stuff. Write it down, toss it into a burning bowl. Anything negative, burning bowl. clear your mind, right? Yeah, because you're getting some messages of this, right? Page energy is like messenger energy, right? You're getting some messages from some energies that may have said some really immature things to you in the past, some really hurtful or immature things to you in the past, and then, you know, covered it up with "I love you," or, you know, and a love could have been in the form of family love, or love with whatever strings attached. I don't know, something, but it's something that, you know, somebody created something. Well, we doing this because we love you, or we felt this, or we felt, you know, we had this feeling about something, and your eyes are up in the air like, these people kidding? Like, we're doing this because we love you, almost like, and something about it is like you wouldn't do something if you saw a pig fly through the air. You know, it's like somebody created something, almost like we're doing this because we love you, or like there's an emotional attachment, or we felt something, or we feel some kind of feeling or something, but it's not genuine. That's why you got this pig with wings here. So Source is saying you're only creating room for the frequency that you're on right now. So that Page of Cups lets me know that some kind of messages are coming through your emotions, and they're not the healthiest of emotions that's coming through, that needs to go into a burning bowl about something. It could have been somebody's, I don't know. It's just you can think of a lot of things. Because my thoughts right now, your reading is just very high vibrational. So it's not a whole lot I can think of right now. I mean, I would have to go down to a different frequency. But whatever you can think of that could be coming through for you, that you would think you would never go back to, that whatever that is, it could be a job, a friendship, whatever. So, yeah. So you're thanking Source for relief. That's what's coming out of your mouth. Thank you. Thank you, Source, right? That the past is behind. This is a perfect picture of a wolf moon. This is you right here, and this is what you're leaving behind right here. So you're not overwhelmed. You have found your pact. You believe that you found your pact, right? That's what you're believing in. You found your space, where you are, your people, your group, your whoever. You found your whoever. You found your water, your emotion, where you are right now. You found your group of energies, where your soul needs to be in order to thrive and to grow. You believe you where you need to be. This is the I believe sign. You believe you where you're supposed to be, right? Emotionally, you don't feel like you hit the jackpot. Because some energies are basically saying they believe something else, right? It doesn't matter what they believe, because you believed in something in you, and you made something happen. You took some kind of action. So, for instance, let's say you're a business owner, right? Let's say you're a new business owner, right? And people are low vibrational. They could be because they don't see your vision. You know, Source didn't give them your vision, right, for your company or your business, right? So they say, well, they believe you need some help. They believe you need some relief. They believe they can give you some relief, right? You know, they can relieve you of something or whatever. They can give you some kind of relief, maybe some financial relief, whatever it is. I don't know, emotional relief, because we're talking about water here, emotional relief or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. For you, if I'm seeing a pig with wings here flying, a person's eyes are up in the air, that's a person who's saying, no, because you're creating something new. So you're getting some kind of a message that's coming through. And so Source is saying to you, you're number 9ing a situation, because 9 is you're on the rebirth side. Somebody already you feel great without something that you already left behind. Something that you left behind kept you in the dark. This is this dark energy right here. You would rather be around energies that enlighten you about things. It's like letting you know what's coming up. So that's why I know some of you all have gotten some kind of messages. You know, some of you all have gotten messages through your email that saying, hey, we got this going on, letting you know ahead of time, we got this going on, we got that going on, we got this. Those are your group of energies because you all are you're ruled by the communication planet, right? So people who are enlightening you, keeping you enlightened about things as communicators, that's your group of people. People who keep you in the dark about things as far as communication goes, will y'all have to sift through things, Geminis? Mm-mm. Y'all are ruled by Mercury, the communication planet. So, yeah, and I'm talking to you wherever Gemini is in your birth chart, wherever you connect with Gemini in your birth, it doesn't even have to be your sun sign. Wherever you connect with that part of yourself, if you're a person who connects with all parts of your birth chart, and that's what I'm talking to, all parts of it, then great. That's even better. So if you really know your birth chart well and you say you connect with that, where people keep you in the dark, it just makes you feel uncomfortable. You're like, oh no, no. So yeah, you're free. You're already free because you already know. You don't like the shade of it all. Yeah, so Source is cooking up something nice for you. So yeah, it just for you. Speaking of page energy, is like messenger energy. It just sends off a very shady message to you. It's like, well, what are you keeping people in the dark about stuff for? If there's an emotional attachment, why not tell you everything? Why not tell you everything that's going on? You all are an incredibly smart sign. Like, you all absolutely can comprehend because you love to learn. I don't think y'all ever met a book y'all didn't like or didn't love, right? So yeah, people can't come at you all with that. Oh, we didn't think this and we didn't know. Air signs in general. Oh, yeah, no. So yeah, so I see you got a lot of your wishes being fulfilled here. A lot of your wishes being fulfilled here. So that's what you're focusing on. You're focusing on keeping your vibrations high because this person right here is jumping out of a treasure chest. This person is jumping out of a treasure chest. You're in good spirits. We had a 10 of Wands here. Yeah, 10 of Wands here. So what Source is really trying to get somebody to learn how to do, see these lights right here? First, second, third. It's like learn how to close out, learn how to move on once you are enlightened at least 3 times about certain things. First, second, third time you're enlightened, move on. Move on. You feel like people being shady, first, second, third time, they're not telling you stuff, they're keeping you in the dark about. If you're talking to people and something in your spirit is telling you that they're aligning with other people that's keeping you in the dark, and you're like, okay, it seems like they're talking to certain people, like they're aligning with certain people, so they learn how to just move on. Just move on. You don't have to approach anybody. You don't have to say, well, can you tell me? You don't have to do all of that. Just move on. Move on. Just move on. Because it'll come to the light. It'll come to the light. So emotionally, you're gonna feel like you hit the jackpot because something in your spirit has already come to the light. Right? You saved yourself. Yeah, you moved on from past disappointments. Something about you learned how to save yourself. Because again, there's many ways of communicating. You felt something, you believed something. That's all it took was that you believed something. You're like, You believed something. Something came through some kind of way, but you believed something. And that's all it took was you believed something. You're like, okay, you just move on. You just move on. Somebody could have said something to you that seemed a little shady or limited in a spiritual belief about something or something. It seemed like something seemed, I don't know. But somebody has love coming across their path. Somebody has love coming across it. So maybe the soulmate energy is a love interest. I don't know. It could be love interest for somebody. But obviously they're not coming to save you because you moved on from past disappointments. You've already learned how to save yourself. So your head and heart are not at war with each other. So it's not like you're, going from one relationship to the next, looking for somebody to save you. So something that absolutely for somebody to start out as a friend first. Here we have the 6 of Cups here. And yes, 3 energies you're definitely cutting off. You're definitely cutting them off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You sent some kind of spell work right back. You sent it right back. Something alerted you that there were three energies that were working together. They did something behind your back. You may not know exactly what they did behind your back, but you sent something back. You sent some kind of something they did behind you. You sent it right back. Here we have the Nine of Wands, and you're not going backwards. Yeah, you're not going backwards. Yeah. So, your number 9, something is over. There's a 10 of Swords here. Something was done behind, closed doors. So, you have enough information. Yeah, you have enough information. So you saved yourself. So I feel like you're doing the mirror work at this point. You're doing the mirror work, and you are. Let me see what this card is. Yeah. I feel like what you saved yourself from was lamenting over two situations. That's what you saved yourself from. You saved yourself from lament. That's why somebody feel like they're jumping out of a treasure chest. You saved yourself from lamenting over two situations. That's what you saved yourself from. Yeah, you have clarity of thought. Yeah, you're on your throne. You have clarity of thought because you did the mirror work. Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on here. Some kind of relief is coming across your path. This is what's the relief coming in, Spirit? What's the relief? What does it look like? What does relief look like for you? What does the relief look like for you, for Geminis? What does it look like? What does the relief look like for you, Geminis? What does it look like? What does it look like? Yeah, but that's what's coming in. Soulmate energy. Yeah, what's relief look like? Yeah, it could look like somebody could be seeming like they saving you from something. Here we have, like I said, because you've done the mirror work. I mean, you've done the shadow work, right? Yeah, you've done the shadow work. And you've done the shadow work. And that's a good thing. Yeah, you've done the shadow work. And that's the message it sends out, is that you've done the shadow work. Because basically somebody was jealous and basically saying you were depressed and your back is against the wall, and whoever this energy is, looks like, a sailor, somebody. But the scales from your eyes have been removed, about something. But you've done the shadow work. You've done it. That's what this little black cat is. We call it, this little black cat, is the name is Shadow. So you've done, you can adjust your crown. You've done the shadow work. So, and you were determined to do this shadow work, and that's a great thing. Yeah, so that's a good thing. So just the scales from your eyes have been removed. So yeah, people don't think behind your back. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks like, something was brought into the light. Yep, something was brought into the light. Yep. Yeah, some kind of physical, evidence of something was brought into the light. You saw something, like something came to you. Not in a dream, like you could have awakened and saw something. Like you could have awakened and saw something that just let you know you weren't going crazy. Like it's like, what? Okay, you're not going crazy. Like, all right, here. Okay. All right. So yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, end of a tough cycle approaches. All right. Okay. End of a tough cycle approaches. End of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah. So make an altar. Somebody could be having a tower moment. And that's just an awakening, like an aha moment, an awakening, right? So again, so whatever it is you're creating, some things are coming in for you fast. You know, whenever you see the Seven of Cups, it's like the devil in the minor arcana. But it's temptation, really, in the minor arcana. So you could be tempted to vibrate on a lower frequency, but Source wants you to keep your vibrations high, because that's where things are going to come to you fast. So if you've been praying for, you know, an increase at work, or love in your life, or, you know, to create your business, or anything that you've been praying for, you want to keep your vibrations high. Just keep your vibrations high. You want to keep your vibrations high. You definitely want to keep your vibrations high. Definitely want to keep your vibrations high. Yeah. Divine love. So when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. You begin a love affair with spirit. Yeah, you begin a love affair with spirit. I think that's it. I think that's it. If there's anything else here, if there's any final messages here, I don't think so. I think this is what we have here in your reading. We're gonna pull one more oracle card and close it out. But yeah, if you're watching this on the 4th, you're probably already getting a lot of downloads to your dreams, right? So you want to document that if you can, or if you feel like you can remember some things that are coming to you, and you want to write out anything that's negative is coming to you that you don't want to hold space for, that you just said, okay, it's just reminding you of some things that you just want to release so you can make room for other things, right? Sometimes things will come to you while you're cleaning up. It'll come to you while you're taking a shower or bath, or cooking, or, you know, however things come to you, they come to you. You could be watching a movie, whatever, studying, but you are aligned. Yep, you are very much aligned, right? So you are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything that you wish. So it's somebody that you are aligned with. So somebody, they could be a Capricorn. It could be, you know, could have been in a really tough cycle, but a tough cycle approaches for somebody, and the end of a tough cycle for somebody approaches, and like I said before, Source is saying to you, you are very, very much in alignment, you know, with, you know, someone, very, very much in alignment with someone, and some relief is coming through to help, you know, coming through to help you. You have as much information as you need for everything. So I do see you creating some new rules, some new structures, some new traditions, some new boundaries, enforcing some new boundaries. Again, somebody's really learning how to, because you're creating a new tradition. And again, it's going to go off of, for a lot of you all, it's going to really go off of a belief system. If you believe, I'm serious, Gemini, for real. If you believe that people are not being honest with you about something, if you all believe that people are not telling you everything, you're first not going to go to somebody who's lying. That's not going to be your first thought. It's going to go, okay, I need to pray about it, because I need clarity from Source, because it could be, it's too many layers to something, right? For instance, if you're in the workplace, you could be dealing with a really passive, you know, manager, or somebody who just doesn't like confrontation, right? So that doesn't mean that they're keeping you in the dark about something. It could just mean like, okay, they could have dealt with a really aggressive employee before, you know, but they just like, okay, I don't know what to say to my employees, because if I step to the left or step to the right, I may get cussed out, right? So, so your first thought may not be that somebody is not, they're intentionally not telling you something. They may just kind of be struggling with how they communicate. So again, somebody may first say, let me first pray about something first. Let me pray about something first. Let me pray about something first, because I feel like I'm unclear about something, right? Yeah. So 11, dreams gone wild. Yeah. So you may feel like your dreams are just like all over the place. Like I said, the stuff that you don't want, like your dreams that's coming through that you feel like are just toxic, just dark and just toxic about yourself, that you feel like, okay, you've already healed from certain things. You're not trying to relive any nightmare. Burning bowl, toss out. Source, I'm closing these things out. Cord cutting serum, I'm releasing it because I need room for clarity in other areas. I need room for clarity. So, because otherwise it'll all seem like it's all jumbled up and you won't know what to think about what. So, and that's how some people say, I don't remember I haven't had a dream in years. And that's including forgetting the dreams that, like I said, you're trying to create a business, you're trying to create a brand, you forget all of that. Like, so it's like, no, I'm trying to give you, that's why you see so much water here. All of that is sacral chakra. All of that is sacral chakra. And somebody's finally getting some relief. You and somebody are finally getting some relief. Finally. That's right. Scales from somebody's eyes are finally being removed. Right? There it is. And something was really dark. Something was really, really dark. There's a bunch of conversation going on around some stuff, and nobody's really talking to anybody. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So. Yeah. Something around some kind of property, money, something around property, money. All people can think about is the material. That's all people can think about is just the material. The source has to bring things into focus for people. Source has to bring things into focus for people. Yep. So, whatever it is that you're creating, whether it's a business, a brand, whatever you're creating, that's how you're going to get clear. That is how you're going to get clear. You're going to find out what your moon sign is. You're going to start pouring into use. It's like a circulation of water. Circulation of water. So when you wake up, you say, okay, well, I had a dream about this. Doesn't have to make sense. You get some clarity, journaling, you start putting structures to some stuff. Start putting some structure to some things. Okay, so I need clarity about something. I need to physically make it make sense. Make something make sense. Because I don't get it. I'm unclear. Show me what I'm not seeing. Okay. So like for instance, let's say for instance, you say what could be a brand for somebody. Let's say for instance, you say you want to create. Obviously, this brand has already, this idea has already been taken. Post-it notes. Let's just say that you were the first one that thought of post-it notes, right? But who would have known what a post-it note was, right? And okay, I had this idea. It was a sheet of paper this size. It had sticky something on the back, and it would just stick to a wall or stick to whatever, hard surface or whatever, where I can see it, I can look at it, I can post it somewhere, and it just didn't like stay stuck like glue, right? I could just peel it off, right? Show me, make it make sense. Like thank you for showing it to me, like in the physical sense, right? Somehow source would show it to you in a physical sense. Somehow source would show something to you in a physical sense. And that's how it works. Right. That's how it works. So, but the fact that all these energies, like I said, talking around you and nobody's talking anything to you, You wouldn't have seen something until, and remember down here, there's no gender. You wouldn't have seen something until you did the shadow work yourself. You would have been completely in the dark about something. And that part is going to make you cut a lot of people off. That's going to make you cut a lot of people off. A lot of people. Because now that you're awakening to some things, and you're starting the rush of dreams are starting to come through, it's going to have a lot of people starting to say, well, I thought you knew this, and I thought, oh, I how did you not see, like almost like you're supposed to know everything. So it just lets you know, it just, like I said, it just lets you know the shady people around you. Somebody had a lot of shady energies around them and just couldn't see it. You had a lot of dark wolves around you and could not see, just left you, and just intentionally left you in the dark. There's a lot of toxic energies around you. So it's time for you to, like I said before, it's time for you to dream bigger. There's a lot of energies you won't be able to take with you. On your path, on your journey. There's a lot of energy you will not be able to take with you. They left back in the Shadyville, for real. They left back in Shadyville. So that is what I have for you all. Like I said, keep dreaming bigger. You got a lot of great things that lie ahead. Keep your vibrations high. Any drama, I'm talking about, even if it was just last week, toss it in the burning bowl. For real, toss it in the burning bowl. Toss it in the burning bowl, because whatever you've been praying for is happening, because you did the shadow work. It's happening. All right, bye.